Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Brothers Podcast. This is Nico, aka the Beige Bandit.
What's good? What's good? This is Abdalla, aka Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight.
No, Dark Knight.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm loving the weather.
This nigga's a weirdo.
Great
He comes
day.
over
Great
here.
day. Great day today.
It's pouring outside. He comes over here with no umbrella, and I gotta ask you why. Like, what's your beef with umbrellas?
What's your beef with the rain?
I don't want to be wet. You know what I'm saying? Guys, see when you walked in, you had to pat down your jeans. It's for a reason.
I just wiped it down respectively because I'm gonna be on your couch. Facts. I don't want to disrespect. I left my coat by the door, hanging on because certain precautionary steps.
I appreciate that.
Anytime, man.
But what if you well, you probably won't wear this if it's raining. But what about the sneakers getting? Well, regardless, you got an umbrella or not, your kid's gonna get wet regardless.
Yeah, but
what about your hat? What about your hat?
My hat. That's a nice hat. That hat
is a nice hat.
A sustainable hat. It's a when water hit it, it doesn't deteriorate.
And you don't wear caps no more, do you? Because in the rain, you wear a cap, it shows your face.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the summertime. I'm bring my caps out.
Yo, we used to be cap daddies back in the day.
I gotta get a good sight. 5 panels, caps.
Yeah, we used to have all the caps back in the day.
You used to have all the caps.
Yeah, but
I used to have some.
You got it in your bag. You still got that the African hat?
No.
What happened to it? You lost it?
No, I was working with it.
Oh.
And yeah, I always plan on re-upping it.
That's a good hat though. I still got mine.
The yellow.
Mine's yellow, but like it got
dirty.
I forgot who I was.
Mine got too dirty.
I forgot. I was with. This is years ago. And she did something to my hat and left a mark. And I tried to bleach it out.
Kissed it. Makeup.
Shit like that, bro. Yeah. And it never was the same.
Women.
I'm very particular, bro.
I lost a couple of shirts because of women's faces.
Sabotages, bro. But
shout out to the ones that be like, no, I don't want to get makeup on you though. I like those.
The consideration. You gotta
at times it depends on the vibe. I'll be like, nah, fuck it.
Right.
Give me the makeup.
But nah, I have no problem with the rain though. I just don't. The rain don't stop shit. Like if I got plans, I'm out. I'm bringing the umbrella though. But I'm not canceling on anybody's birthday. Anybody a link up. I'm not canceling.
It doesn't stop shit.
You know what I'm saying?
For me, it doesn't stop.
Some people be like, oh,
it's not about being wet. I mean, the jacket. I'm not wet.
Nah, that's a good jacket though. That's one of my favorites of your jackets.
But see, that's the thing.
That shit waterproof.
We established 2 things so far.
Bulletproof.
High quality shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice quality shit.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. That's another thing too.
Yeah.
Yo, I've seen this. Speaking of quality shit, don't you have a Tommy Hilfiger raincoat?
I do have one of those.
That shit is fucking fire.
I do
that
have
blue
one of those.
Shit.
Yeah, I got 2 of those. The other one is
the
like
yellow,
red, white, and blue.
Oh, I thought.
I don't wear it too much. It's too loud and shit. Look like the American flag.
That shit is nice.
Yeah,
I like that raincoat. It's a raincoat, right? Or it could be used in the rain. The material like it's water resistant.
It can be used as a raincoat, but I think it's just like a
punch. No, it's not a punch.
Like a fleece, not fleece. Like what's the It's kind of like a goose down.
Goose down
with the feathers inside.
Oh
yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like that. Yeah.
I was just hearing about Goose Down on Flip the Script podcast. But how are you doing?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. I'm at the part in my studies. For those who don't know, I'm studying UX UI design right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at the part where like I'm actually creating the interfaces for a mock app that I'm creating for a project, and it's really getting fun. And I'm also seeing how time consuming it is. And I'm not even doing the coding. I'm just doing the UX and I'm designing like the UI, which is user interface.
Mm.
And that's anyone who knows me.
What is user interface?
So user interface, UI is user interface, UX is user experience. So UI would be, let's say, example for Instagram.
Yeah.
That's the font size, how big the font is. What? Same shit.
That's the
same shit. Font size, which different fonts it is, the spacing, the
you mean
color
the style
palettes.
too? Style
font? Yeah.
Okay. How do people change their style font on Instagram? That should be looking cool when they have the space
you
typewriter.
look it up on Google and you just copy and paste.
Oh, everything is on.
Yeah.
Just like the spacing in your bio.
Yeah. Yeah, like you go to.
I thought it was something in like
you go to your notes for that. Like you go to your note.
I save it in my notes. Yeah.
Yeah, but so that's like the color palettes, how big icons are, spacing, and he noticed about me. Like I'm very particular on like little shit like that. That's my bag.
Yeah.
And then UX is user experience, so it's like how the user feels when they get on the website. So
like happy
or
and sad.
app. So it's like some websites, it's like a like, for example, certain color palettes give you a certain feel. Like a Home Depot would have a more olive green, more light brown and white type vibe, because it gives off like shit you build with, like trees and shit like that, and like houses. So, and then a site that's more so for kids would have more bubbly colors. You getting that experience when you go on that page.
Children like bubbles?
Huh?
Children like bubbles?
I said bubbly, like more like lively, like pink. I
didn't like pink as a child.
Green, blue, light sky blue,
okay.
Like that.
Now you saying colors that I like.
And then it's like also when you hit this tab, what pops up? When you hit this, what pops up?
I was gonna ask because that's what it seemed like.
The functionality of it, So all that as a
3D touch and all of that. Exactly. That's like an iOS version of UX, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, exactly. So. I'm learning all about that, and I'm touching up more on what I already knew, which is like I was already pretty sharp with the UI. Like even when I speak to my mentor that helps me out, like every week we have a Zoom call, a Skype call, and we speak about certain things. When I first started, I told him how I got into this and how I didn't know what UX was or UI was till I found that I was pretty good at recognizing like good UI, like noticing when something looks amateur and when it looks professional, because I consume so much content. Yeah. And he was like, nah, like stuff I was submitting, he was like, nah, that shit, like he didn't say shit, but he said, yo, it looks really good. Like I'm excited to see what you build later on. And now I'm finally at that point where I'm building the UI for this app. So time consuming, but it go by fast because I'm really enjoying myself. So
you know what I'm proud about and happy about?
What's that?
That we found our passions.
And we not 50.
You talking like how I talk when I'm talking about electrical work.
Nah, it's dope, man.
I have another question.
Yeah.
And I conceived it while you was talking. So you know how as a child and teenager we be like, I want to be successful when I grow up. I want to be this. I want to do that. Mm-hmm. Have you noticed that feeling has intensified as of recently? Like you're even more sure. Like, I'm definite. All right, I used to say it as a teenager, but I wasn't really sure of how I was going to attain it. Yeah. But now it's like, all right, I know one of these 3 investments is going to pop.
Facts.
Including what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
What I'm dedicating my lifeline to. Yeah, this shit is going to pop.
Yeah.
And I'm going to... Yeah, have you noticed that it's like the confidence, like I'm going to be...
Yeah, like I'm starting to...
2-3 years, like, I'm a millionaire.
Like I'm really getting in that bag where I know what I'm doing and where I'm going with this shit.
Yeah.
Like I could see like I have a clear goal, and as far as like just being comfortable in certain spaces, like now like I'm really starting to get comfortable with the investment shit. I'm really starting to learn and be privy to certain things, and with this with the UI UX design, I really have like a set goal at the end of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I've been feeling that way. Yeah. A lot more confident in these ventures. Not so much like you get into a room and you looking around. Now I'm in the room. I'm like, all right, so now I know where that's at. I know where that's at. I'm still learning. I'm still a student, but now I feel more poised. I feel more confident, like you said. So yeah, definitely, yeah. It's a good feeling, you know what I'm saying?
It's a great feeling.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
That's why I've been saying, like, I feel great. And you'd be like, why you feel great? But
let's get into some shit, man.
So some white people shit.
Right. They on some bullshit again. So I saw a story recently. Well, I saw an article recently. those who don't know about, the whole Epstein, the whole pedo ring he had on the island, his own island, and a lot of prominent figures, Donald Trump, the Clintons. These are all alleged, right?
Yeah.
But we seen videos with them together. We seen them at least together. I ain't see them on the island, but we at least see them in videos together.
Countless artists.
Clintons,
I think John Legend and his wife.
Yeah,
a couple
a few
people.
months ago, they released a PDF.
I think Will and Jada.
A picture of like,
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they was on there too. They released a PDF as well as a photograph of Epstein's like black book, where he had all the names of all the celebrities that has, got a favor from him, got on that island, went to one of his parties.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And it's if we look up that book, it's if that book's accurate, it's a lot of people in that book that we love what they do, they art, and you on that island, you played a part in that shit, and a lot of folks don't even believe he's really dead. That's another.
I don't believe he's dead.
Hole, you know what I'm saying? But recently, a judge ruled, because this is all like a big case going on, also with Ghislaine. I think that's her name. Ghislaine or
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Ghislaine Maxwell, who was, some say she's the master. I don't know, but some say she's really the mastermind behind this whole shit. He was just like the hot boy, but she's the one that's really, pulling the strings with this whole pedo ring shit. So there's a case with her, and like, we still waiting to see on what her punishment will be for all her crimes and shit. But a judge recently ruled that the details for this VIP pedo ring is too shocking for the world to see or hear about.
In other words, we're gonna sweep this under the rug.
Yeah, we're gonna save these niggas' faces, because he playing ball.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He playing ball. He or she's playing ball.
I don't think Ghislaine Maxwell. Well, I don't think she's the mastermind for a couple reasons. But then again, it would be debunked if I find out certain things. For example, Jeffrey Epstein is a Jewish white male who is a billionaire.
Facts.
How is she the mastermind? What is her worth? Like, what is her background? Like, what is she about? So until I get those questions answered, then I can not, believe that she's... Right. I don't even believe the nigga's dead.
Right. But you never...
So how could I... So because of that, I still can't even answer,
yeah,
well dressed, you know what I'm saying? But if she is the mastermind, I mean, what is there to say? At the end of the day, this circle is still going on.
What do you think about the judge trying to just, it's regular shit though.
Yeah, it's
regular protocol.
Yeah, it's like the same week that Surviving R. Kelly came out. The judge had threw out one of the either Kavanaugh or Jeffrey Epstein. Basically swept something under the rug pertaining to like a witness.
I'm telling you, man,
and it was a white woman, I believe.
Look, niggas be thinking that we be crazy when we say things like, when you a billionaire, when it's that type of money involved, that type of wealth involved, it's a different type of game. It's a different set of rules you gotta play by. You know what I'm saying? And these judges, they gotta play by them rules, man.
But the judge is not a billionaire, though.
He's not. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, there are...
But that means the billionaire is dictating the rules. It's not the rules dictating the billionaire.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But technically, the rules is dictating the billionaire and the judge.
It depends who you are. I think so.
Yeah, they dictating everything.
It depends who you are, because I think... like, these details, I'm pretty sure a lot of times when these folks do things like this, they keep a record of who they've been involved with. So
yeah,
they could, blackmail, or they could, have some dirt on you so you know not to speak.
Because this is immoral. This is like crazy. This is unethical.
Fucking children,
yeah,
underage girls and shit, underage boys too, I'm sure. So the details in this case, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of names linked to this shit that folks, they don't want to get out, obviously. So that's why I'm saying that judge gotta play ball. He gonna rule the details.
I see what you're saying.
Not it's too shocking for the public because once shit start to get out and the internet get wind of certain files, niggas know how to find certain shit. If it get out and people start digging, a lot of people's careers gonna be shattered. Yeah.
With all the hackers in the U.S., why don't they hack in and expose these shits that the government be having? Right. Like, come on, y'all be already hacking into certain things, stealing money, stealing this. All right, you might as well just hack and bring the truth to power. Like, and I think that's what's. That too. Like, I think anonymous niggas. I think this is what's gonna happen eventually.
Speaking of that,
I think a lot of people are gonna start because let's be honest, white people are getting fed up with the system. Not because of shootings. I'm not talking about shootings. I'm talking about in general.
What you mean by that?
Like speaking out against the system, against the government, against...
Oh, they're upset at people doing that.
No. They're pissed off with the government, taxes, the IRS. Like, they're like, a lot of these things
Which class white people though?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't classify people based on class. I'm just saying, like, they're... Ethnic-wise, they're white people. And I've been seeing...
Nah, I just say that because there are white people that is fed up with the system because they finally realize that
we're being fucked.
We were getting fucked too.
Yeah.
And then there's white people that they so high on the high.
Yeah, but I'm not acknowledging them. I mean, of course, for each of the ones that I'm talking about, there's like probably 10,000 white people that's like, what racism?
Right.
But I mean, I'm just saying they still exist though.
Yeah.
It's like the people in China, the Muslims in China.
Right.
I'm sure we could pull up videos of Muslims living peacefully.
Right.
But
they want us to excuse. Yeah.
Are they not going through what they going through still?
Right. Still.
To this day. But the government is sending money to Wuhan.
Right. and Joe Biden is super friendly.
Whoa.
Super friendly.
Yo, you saw the video of him tripping?
Yeah.
Like, how you trip, bro?
Yeah, he's too fucking old, bro. They need to lower the requirement to be president.
The age.
I think it's like 45 right now. Make that shit 38 or some shit, man. That nigga's too old. He got elected, he in his 80s, right?
I think so.
Yeah, like, come on. Like,
these niggas be mad old.
It should be a cap on that shit. It should be minimum 45, maximum 70. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Why 45 minimum, though?
Huh?
Why 45 minimum?
I think that's the minimum right now.
Okay.
Right now it's like 45, 40. But I'm just saying, like...
Maximum what? 60?
Maximum 70.
Oh.
Maximum 70 for you to run. Like, if you already president and you go 8 years past 70, okay, you already in there.
But see...
But to elect that nigga that's... He could fucking die any moment.
But that's white people 70 and 80, though. Black people 70 and 80 look different.
Yeah, we look 20 years younger. Yeah. Facts. I'm just saying. And then, a lot of these old niggas be having a lot of, man. They were saying he got dementia and shit. Like, I don't know if he does, but sometimes when you hear his speeches, like sometimes I be hearing him talk.
He's kind of slow.
And he be talking in circles sometimes. He be saying different shit and weird shit. Was like, you gotta
I hate his speeches. I can't listen to Joe Biden.
He sound like an old nigga.
He sound like an old dickhead nigga.
Grandfather, like hey grandpa, you already said that to me already.
An old dickhead racist nigga.
But
that blinks a lot. Like,
I haven't noticed that.
Yeah, watch his speech. He'd be like, yeah. He'd be like, I'm like, why are you fucking blinking so much? Like, damn, how many lies are you telling me right now?
He's tired.
He lies.
He's tired. He need a nap. Every 4 hours a nap. But to get off this, y'all gotta start paying attention. Like, why would, like, the government don't be trying to tell us shit. Why would these details be too shocking for grown ass adults to know? Like, well, we done heard so many other wild shit. Like, just put it out there. We like the folks, like, it's already out there. So, and there's other people. There's elected officials that was on them in them islands. There were ex-presidents on that island. There are celebrities that we support. So I think I think that shit should be public knowledge. He's a public figure. Make it public knowledge. That's my end on it. Don't be trying to hide shit, trying to save face because you got niggas in your pockets. But, I mean, I understand why. He playing ball, because if he may talk too much, if a judge be like, you know what, this is immoral, we gotta expose everyone, his car gonna go off a cliff. So I understand why niggas playing ball. He got a family. I understand it. I'm just saying, in my perfect world. Sorry. No
more P words.
in my perfect world, shit like that, we gotta just expose everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Next topic.
I'm gonna be in there though. Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah.
And it just got released that Instagram is the most intrusive app of all the apps. I just saw that the other day, that a study came out with some app. Let me see if I can find it. Some app that tracks like how much data an app is, taking and shit. Yeah, and tracking. And Instagram came up number one as the most intrusive app. They go into your personal information, your financial information, anything that you agree to put on that app. They are selling it to third parties. Instagram and shit.
Yeah, Facebook been doing it.
And like niggas been
and they owned by Facebook.
Yeah, niggas been do that, but it's like, so this time to this shit, right? Facebook is now going to produce a kids version of Instagram, ages as low as 13. So basically what they saying is, we already got y'all insecurities and self-worth in the fucking palm of our hand. Yeah. We already control y'all. The millennials and older, we got y'all. We want y'all fucking kids now. We starting them young. We want them niggas to have the lowest self-esteem, so they run to us for that confidence.
That's pretty much what they shackled.
Basically.
That's
and
pretty
there's
much what they
13-year-olds on Instagram, but for the most part, parents don't allow until they get a certain age. Like, my sisters don't have Instagram. Now, this is just a way, this is going to be a way for, we're not going to allow any nudity, which you shouldn't. You should no nudity, no cursing, if they could do that. But then behind the mask of all that is still like, kids seeing other kids living this lifestyle and them feeling lesser than, that self-worth is hurting, their insecurities.
That now I have to do more. Right. I have to
exactly. Now you
give it up crazy or do whatever. Do some crazy shit at work or school. Well, at school or outside in the streets or whatever, because I need this attention. Yeah. I need that clout.
Yep.
I'm not even worried about my future. I'm worried about clout.
Yep.
That's what the children mind gonna be. So now when they get in their 20s, society is gonna be haywire.
Yeah, because everything's based around other people's opinions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in the midst of this too, you ever think about this too? It's like, I'm all for people getting a name on social media, and like the phenomenon on TikTok where people get hundreds of thousands of followers. I've seen it. I've seen a girl and a guy in particular. They're both dancers. I seen them go from like less than 100K followers to over 1 million in less than a year. They're just regular young people, but they're great at dancing, and they're consistent with the algorithm and shit. Now they have all this influence that could make them money, but through all that, you're not really learning those skills. You learning skills pertaining to, I guess, being an influencer, but really all they doing is just making videos with their friends and having fun, and that's getting views. But as far as like learning skills for like when you becoming an adult, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going with this like
to be self-sufficient.
Yeah. So now if we start on it low, if a kid pops off on this young Instagram, right? This young version of Instagram, and he gets 100K. He's not worried about, and I'm not talking about college. I'm not even a big college advocate.
Life.
I'm talking about life, just life, like just learning other skills besides
principles,
knowing how to take a photo and have good angles and have good lighting, and knowing how to speak to the media, and like that's cool. But who
are you? What is your character about?
Skill? That's why I like when I see people. all right, you a dancer? All right, that's cool. You dancing. But I see other niggas mention, they want to be actors, they want to be singers. Cool. But it's like some niggas are just famous for being just they just funny, or they just talk to the camera and they get a lot of views. It's like, as a youngin' going into an adult, your world revolves around your followers. So what other skills do you have if that shit was to, if Instagram was to just shut down your shit or your page gets suspended, you go from 1 million followers to 0. Like, how do you survive as an adult? You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their era. It's like,
or Instagram crash.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah. They're making them self-sufficient on them. That's the ultimate goal. You need us.
Exactly. And then when we have you, what do we do? Exactly.
Shackles.
Exactly.
Shackles.
You have no you have nowhere to go. You came to us willingly. You gave your children to us too. Thank you.
Sick.
Thank you.
Sick. Yeah. Like, your nephew's 13, right?
Yeah, but he's not into social media and shit.
That's good. My sister 13, but she has, I think she has Snapchat and TikTok.
He play games. He's not into social media. He play
Shout
games and watch videos on YouTube.
And anime and shit.
Anime. Yeah, before I left, I was like, what do you want to watch when we come back? When I come back in tonight. He's like, we could watch an anime. I was like, all right, Attack on Titan.
Oh, see,
Attack on Titan is good.
I heard.
He's like, all right, I'm on season 4 though. I was like, I'm on episode 3.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's good.
Is he I don't mean to intrude, but like, have you had to talk about him with girls, or he's still into
like
games
sex and shit? Yeah,
not really sex, but just liking girls.
Women,
you're attracted to girls. And
yeah,
shit.
well, didn't really had to talk. I just be lacing him with game.
Yeah,
like one time
at 13, I definitely was knee deep in just knowing what girls is, and like,
like we were different.
Booty tag,
bro. We were different.
Yeah,
like fifth grade me.
I know
if I spoke to
way different.
Facts. Fresh off the plane, like if I was speaking to me fresh off the plane about girls and sex and shit, I'd have been like, yeah, word, okay, writing, taking notes. Children nowadays, like because of all this Fortnite in their brains, they be like, ew, oh my god, I'm not ready. Ew.
But all
right. So it is a good thing to an extent, but yeah, it is a good thing to an extent. I'm happy because he's not falling victim to California and they bullshit laws,
right?
And what they plan on spreading throughout the whole country,
right?
But in terms of like when we last spoke about it, he was like, when I'm interested, like when I get to that point, I come to you and I'll, you know.
Oh, you said that.
Yeah, and then I'll be but other than that, it's nothing intrusive. It's like more. We was at the mall one time and we was just walking around and I was telling him about body language. This is just in general. Like this is life shit now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, when we walk around, when we out and about, pay attention to how many women check us out. Like how many women look at us. How many women glance, look away. How many women glance, keep looking. How many women stare from afar. Like I'm telling him about different things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then I was like, but at the same time, don't be looking like a creep. Don't be staring at everyone.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's smooth.
So you know what I'm saying? So shit like that.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. He's that's dope, man. Because when I was his age, that's like right before high school.
Yeah.
I was just about going outside, playing tag, going outside, playing manhunt, playing video games, just chilling. I ain't really, like, I liked girls and I had like play girlfriends at that time and before that time.
What's a play girlfriend?
Like you a kid, it's not really, like you see them in school and like that's like your shorty in
school.
But like you're not really
your boo,
y'all
your
kids.
Boo. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't have phones back then either, so it's like you see him at school, you know. You know, you got a crush on her, you got a crush on her. She got a crush on you, that type of shit. But I'm a big advocate for kids. Just, of course, I want my son to like
women. Yeah.
But
enjoy their youth, enjoy their childhood.
Yeah, just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Be a
play
kid,
games.
play games. Yeah,
that was me and Budokai. That was me.
Yeah,
it's no.
Facts.
I mean, no. Okay, yeah. But see, me, it was balanced. It was more balanced. That interest was more there. okay, the interest in women was more, I would say, than what it is.
Yeah, because you got kickstarted in Guyana. Niggas wildin'. That's another story though.
Yeah, on the next episode of Dragon Balls.
But yeah, man. Yo, watch our kids, man. Have that talk with them, cause Instagram and they said they're already intrusive on us. So now they're gonna have your kids' tendencies, what they like. They're gonna be throwing ads at them. You know what I'm saying? And just marketing to them and like so.
And another thing too is like, think about all the children who have like smartphones.
Mm-hmm.
Who's like, for example, right? Children who have iPhones and their parents is, credit card is linked to the iCloud. And they constantly, as a child, all you do is talk about what you want.
Right.
Oh, games, clothes. Well, mainly games and shit like that. Could you imagine the ads on these children's phones?
Yeah.
Could you imagine the credit card bills of their parents?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, who
we had
was
parental control when we were young.
Was it you recently that somebody told me that?
And that's on the TV.
Somebody told me recently that their kid.
No, I don't have a child, so
they no, not you, but like somebody had their card linked to family member. I know now. Somebody had that card link to their phone and was letting their kid play on their phone, but they was playing like I think Minecraft or Roblox or some shit, and then somehow the game got hacked. Nigga ran up a $1,500 bill on that shit. $1,500, and now the bank giving them a hard time because it happened before, and they didn't cancel their card after the first time. So now when it happened again, the bank is like, now it's like it's second time.
And plus $1,500, you trying to scam us?
Yo, and to be honest, that bank is trash because they supposed to automatically cancel your card. I don't know. I know, bro. The other last month, I was in CVS. I swiped my debit card. It didn't work. I'm like, the fuck? I know I got money in my account, so I used my Apple card. Then kind of find out, I come home, it's a Wells Fargo card in an envelope, a new card. I didn't even know they canceled my shit and sent me a new one. They just saw some suspicious shit and said, "Nah, we canceling this shit."
Oh, without you?
Without me.
Wow.
Without me.
I just got a new one last week. Cause I with me though.
Like I didn't even have.
I had to call them niggas up.
They just
fucking DoorDash Pass. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm Uber Eats all day, every day. Uber Eats. Nah, but
yeah. So that shit crazy, man.
I asked the girl on the phone. She was like, there has been an increase in fraudulent reportings as far as on your cards. Everybody fucking scamming niggas' cards and shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They beeping that beep shit.
The black
I need that. We need that fucking
the black box
metal shit. Yeah,
black box. They just walk past you.
I think that's what's happening. To be honest, it could be that.
It happened to me. I think when I used to work at Target,
credit cards, debit cards.
When I worked at Target, I was off one day, and luckily I just transferred money out of my account. So I have like a decent amount. It's really for me. Like if I don't see the amount in my account, I won't try to spend it. That's how I was back then. Now I'm good. But I just made a transfer, so I didn't have enough in my account. Niggas tried to run up my card and buy iPads in a Target in Queens. And I knew it was scammers because I worked in Target, and that's all they do is buy iPads. Literally, I call my bank, say, yeah, you got decline charges from Target, tried to buy iPads. It was like $800 tried to run up. Luckily, I didn't have it in my account, so it declined. But yeah, niggas got me like that. Well, they almost got me that. Yeah. It's like that.
Crazy. It's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. Yo, did you
Don't
watch
matter if you 6'1". What's the line?
No matter if you
5'8" or 6'1" or 5'8"
5'3" or 6'1".
The ball hard regardless.
You get 9 from the end. It's 8-1. Melon crack, all that on day one.
Who's that though?
Two in the two to just spank you.
Who is that though?
Cameron. Killer Cam.
Cameron.
But what I was gonna say is Damn, I was gonna say some shit.
What you about to say, man?
Fuck.
What you about to say, man?
To end it off, but never mind.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Colorado has just fell victim to another public shooting by a white male. I don't mean to laugh, but it's like the shit starting to turn into like a fucking punchline now. Like honestly, it's been a punchline. And I was having a conversation with one of my friends last night, and I was like, well, let me tell the story first. Let me tell what happened.
Tell the story.
Right. So around 2:30 p.m. at King Supers.
Oh.
What you said?
I said King Vaughn.
King Supers grocery store in a few miles south of Colorado, University of Colorado. A gunman, assault rifle style. He came in there and he shot
AR-15 again.
He shot 10 plus people. 10 of them died. He just ran up in there and just started shooting niggas.
So everybody died.
Just started.
Oh shooting. No, 10 plus people got shot.
More
10 of them died.
Shot.
Okay, yeah, I see.
10 died. And it's just a horrific scene. And I was talking to my friend. I was like, both acts are bad, but like when you hear about gang shootings, right? Those can be kind of random too. We've all heard the stories of random kids getting shot. This recently, a random 1-year-old black kid got shot in the head, and somehow he's alive.
That's good.
Baby, and we hear about those random instances, but for the most part, it happens like the gangs are shooting at each other, and is in areas that you could kind of be like, all right, if I avoid that area, my chances of not running into that shit will raise because I'm not in those areas. You know, life unexpected, but for the most part, I know if I don't go down this street in Compton, I'm kind of good. And if I see a nigga wearing too much red, wearing a flag, I kind of could pinpoint. He made niggas at the grocery store just picking up their milk, they Infamil for their babies, they shirts and shit. Just they just at the grocery store buying shit.
Yeah. And
a shooting happens where 10 people gets killed.
Remember a couple months ago I said there's going to be mass shootings everywhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Anyway, not just schools, not just.
When I'm on the subway, bro, I'd be like looking. I'd be at work looking like.
Yeah, I'd be.
You never know, like white supremacist construction site, like that racism is everywhere.
Yeah.
The floor, like I work on different floors, right? And one particular floor that I'm on, it's like all the top tier guys, like foremen, like guys who look over like the inspectors or whatever. And there's literally only one black man on that floor.
Wow.
And the black man don't even talk to you. I was speaking to another black person today, and they was like, you don't even say hi. Not that I care, because I don't even act. Not the one black guy on that floor.
He don't say hi.
He don't even say hi. The person
anybody.
saying like, well, to anybody I don't know, but from what they were saying, it's like to the black people that they've noticed, they don't say hi. You don't even acknowledge. Like, well, I can't say acknowledge, but I mean, today I was there, and from what I've seen, I really don't care.
Yeah.
Because I ignored his ass too.
Yeah.
To the point where niggas came like right in my vicinity and was talking about like the ladders we were on and shit. Like, it's like, you know.
Yeah. I feel you.
Corny nigga shit.
Yeah. I like, shit like that. I mean, I would ignore him too, but shit like that, I just be like, it's just common courtesy when you walk inside of a room. At least give a nod. That's
what you expect.
You know what I'm saying? At least give a nod. Sometimes I don't say like, hello, how's it going? Sometimes I'll throw up deuces or I'll throw up a hand just to say acknowledge. You know what I'm saying? It's just common courtesy.
Yeah,
but yeah, you like you said, you never know where you could be. I think that way too. Like that's why I don't really like to. That's why I don't drink. That's why I don't like being under the influence in public. Meaning like I've smoked. Mm-hmm. I'm not opposed to smoking, but I don't do it in public because I just need to be on my P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying? Plus, being from New York, I feel like we just train that way. Like if I'm in a function and it's like a big function where it's like a event or a party, I know where the exits are at. I'm looking at niggas' body language. I'm looking at if shit get rowdy. I'm looking for niggas where they reaching. I need to be, because a split second could decide your life. A split second you getting out of there. A split second of you just saying, yo, just go around the corner. Let's go to another room. That split second could let you know. It can determine whether you live or die. You know what I'm saying? So goes back to this, is like, you don't know, like these niggas is out at a grocery store. Nobody expects, like there were people that was probably on the phone before they went to the grocery store. Like, yo, I'm gonna just go pick this up, head back to the crib. I'm gonna get online, play Call of Duty, or I'm gonna go pick up my girlfriend. And just imagine seeing the news and realizing the person you spoke on the phone with is now deceased because of that shit. Could you imagine that shit? Like, I just spoke to this nigga. He went to the grocery store. He ain't go to no bad neighborhood. He didn't go to no rally. You know what I'm saying? It's nowhere to expect this. It's just crazy. This is gonna push the conversation forward though with the gun laws.
That's a fact.
Which like I said, I'm always in the middle about that. Like, I don't want Americans to get their guns stripped, but I do think we need to get a handle.
You used to want. You changed. You used to want them to get their guns stripped.
I probably worded it wrong, but but okay, look, we can keep that. But like now, what I now and for a while, how I've been feeling is like, I don't want us to get our guns stripped because, for one, niggas need to protect niggas want to protect their family.
Are you all right?
Yeah. But we gotta get a handle on niggas carrying ARs and shit.
That's the thing. All these murders
you know what I'm saying?
Are AR-15. Sandy Hook, AR-15.
Yeah. But if I'm not
Vegas,
mistaken,
if I'm not mistaken, AR-15.
Yes. I mean, he wasn't on. He didn't have a
definitely
pistol.
wasn't a handgun.
He didn't have a pistol up there. Yeah.
600 people.
But isn't that the argument though?
What?
Like, for the gun laws, it's the Democrats that want stricter gun laws, right?
So they claim.
Right.
Stop fucking making AR-15s. Repeal all AR-15s.
Well, you can't stop making AR-15s.
Yes, you can.
Nah, you can't stop making them.
Yes, you can. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen, but it was an asshole-ish
you mean
point.
Like
it was a mockery.
Like
No. It was stop making them. Because I'm saying literally all these mass shootings,
it's like
the top ones, AR-15 was used.
Yeah.
So now that's why I said it was like a mockery, asshole-ish. Stop making AR-15s. Stop mass shootings.
Yeah. But my thing was, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think the argument on their part, it's like the Democrats, right? I don't think they're trying to strip the guns out completely. This is regulation. I don't think they're saying you can't even own a pistol. I don't think that's what they're saying.
I think that is what they're saying. Because if I'm not mistaken, they're trying to pass a law right now that doesn't even require a warrant to come into your home to search and seize any weapon that you have.
Okay. That's a little different.
That's hella different.
Because that's like, it's not like on the individual
That's unconstitutional. Basis. That is like we just barging in your fucking house and searching without a warrant. That means 1934 they passed it. The fucking Trading with the Enemy Act. That shit is in full effect. We are declaring war on declared the US citizens as enemy of the state.
Right.
So now this is our way of enforcing how we feel about you now.
Right.
I believe it was passed in 1934 or 1928. One of them.
I wish I had the bills and whatever, but I don't know. I don't think the goal is to strip like all guns. Like you can't own a pistol.
Yeah.
I think it's just to regulate.
Okay, when you say regulate, what do you mean regulate? Oh, you can keep the pistols, but give us your assault rifles.
Like just make it like have the necessary steps to getting an assault rifle. Like if you
doesn't matter about the steps. I don't think it matters about the steps. I doubt all these guys that committed these mass murders. I doubt that they obtained these weapons illegally. Yeah, I doubt they obtained them. I think the majority of them, more than 50% of them, owned them fucking guns.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, so now if we...
It should be like they should
do a screening, psychological screening.
That's where I'm going with this.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Where I'm going with
now
this.
we
that's where I'm going with this. Because
like,
right. These are fully automatic, semi-automatic guns. Like these are shit you use in war. You know what I'm saying? So for the common man just to walk inside of a Walmart and pick one up, that's just too easy. You know what I'm saying? Like where's the extra screening for that? Where's the, like, are we checking this nigga's history? Are we checking if he's good mentally? Like psychologically? Like there's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no barrier between a nigga that's crazy getting a gun and a nigga that's not crazy getting a gun. They walking inside getting the gun.
And you can't see it.
Yeah.
It's not something you can see.
I mean, the system ain't gonna be perfect. You ain't gonna be able to see everyone that's crazy. Some niggas gonna get by, but at least there's a system put forward. That's what I would like to see. I don't want niggas' guns to get shipped away, because one, you gotta protect your family, and if the government do decide do some crazy shit, the citizens do have a right to protect themselves, right, from all forces. But
yeah,
you got niggas like this getting guns. He has no right to have a gun. Well, have a fucking high artillery like this. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's too accessible. Way too accessible, especially in middle America.
So are we going to be regulating only white men? Because it's only white men.
I mean, that's going to be...
That's another thing too.
Realistically, I don't think it's going to be a way for them to do that.
I'm going to rule out black women ever pulling
black people have been buying up a lot of guns. I saw some statistics.
No, I'm saying black women though, in particular. I highly doubt black women. They would probably be the bottom of the totem pole.
As far as what?
Committing mass murder.
Oh yeah,
mass shooting. Black women, nah.
The bottom.
They'll commit a murder, but mass shooting, innocent people, children, nah. They'd rather kill themselves.
Nah. Let me get the guy's names though. Is he white? Because his name is Ahmad Al.
That's a Muslim name.
Alawi Alisa. Ahmad Al Alawi Alisa.
Is this a 9/11 attack on Muslim propaganda again?
Who knows?
Like DC snipers.
I saw a picture of him.
DC snipers, Muhammad.
Man, this nigga's white.
This nigga is white.
Stop fucking around with the name shit, man.
Yeah.
You're white. You're white.
Hey, did he use an AR-15? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's He walked in with a tactical vest. All right, yeah. Shit, crazy.
You ever seen the movie Rampage? I think it was in Colorado.
I don't think so.
He dressed up in a tactical suit. He bought like these metal shit, put it in a vest, and the metal plates were to like help create make the vest bulletproof. And he just shot up. Well, he had a fake printing machine, a printing machine, and he printed like fake bills and shit. And then he put it in a black plastic bag, like a garbage bag. And he went, robbed the bank. The same day he planned that he was going to shoot up the whole town and shit. Crazy white boy. He went, robbed the bank, and then he swapped the fake bills with the real bills that he robbed the bank. He's like, you think I need this shit? Because, you got to put on the act. Right. Yeah, I don't need this shit. Like when he walked out the bank and he dumped it in the garbage, set it on fire. So in their head, it's like, he didn't rob the bank.
Right.
But in reality, he rapped about it.
Right.
So yeah, he shot up. It was crazy. It was on Netflix. And then he killed his best friend, and yeah, like basically framed it like I don't know what happened to my best friend.
Regular shit.
Regular white people shit. Well, I can't say that because the thing popped in my head. Alpo, but that wasn't his best friend though.
Oh yeah. Paid in full
Yeah.
for those who are uncultured.
Yeah.
But yeah, he posted it. He got charged with 10 counts of murder, so he should be. I don't be getting how these niggas be walking out unharmed though. I mean, we get that they white, but it's like
Even the white families,
I have mercy on a nigga that's killing other white people. Like,
and that's the
even
funny
if,
thing.
Like, get this, pack this nigga up, son.
That's the funny thing.
Put bullets in him.
Now, are we really now? All right, I'm about to ask some real question, some real shit. Are these stories real stories, or are we being tricked to be emotionally driven to think a certain way and act a certain way? Yeah. A lot of these shootings, Sandy Hook, all that, people get getting those were all right, but did it really? A lot of shit. Can we really validate it?
Well, I do believe, because I know Alex Jones got a lot of flack for this. Sandy Hook.
I'm just asking. I don't have facts proving that they're not real. But
Sandy Hook did happen.
I can say something to
Sandy Hook. I believe Sandy Hook did happen, but there were crisis actors there. That word that we seen on video is another shooting. So that's where
the discrepancies lie.
Alex Jones. I'm not sure if he quite explained that. I'm pretty sure he did, but that gets thrown on his name. Like, oh, you said Sandy Hook wasn't real,
but see, the truth is not always backed by many.
Two things can be true too.
Two things can be true
too. Can
but
happen, and there can be crisis actors there as well.
Yeah, because now it's probably really a family
to boost it up,
or that too. But my thing is this: as crazy as white people are, and that we see them to be, you telling me all these white people shooting up other white people families? None of these white families have one crazy white person that's like, you know what, fuck this guy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna retaliate.
Right.
Like,
right.
And like you said, they leave unscathed. Like nobody throws anything at them in court, punches them, tries to sneak a gun into court.
Right.
Are these crises really happening? Because these are.
Yeah, I mean,
like, let's be real. We're not even coming out. We're not even seeing videos of. I'm not seeing videos of. Oh, I'm the victim of one of the such and such. Of this event, this tragic event. I want to get my voice heard.
I understand.
We want a Kickstarter. We want a GoFundMe.
Right.
Every white person is not wealthy. I don't know what y'all think out there, but every white person don't have it like that.
Right.
The fuck.
Yeah. Nah.
So
I understand what you're saying.
It's a lot of questions for me personally.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah,
nobody's being interviewed
because a lot of these shootings be happening in Middle America, where I'm like, there be a lot of chapters of like KKK in these areas and like white supremacists and like
the amount of guns white people own.
None of y'all niggas got like
the states y'all in. It's a stand your ground state.
Yeah.
So you found out this person murked you, and he lived.
Why the cops don't be shooting on sight?
That's understandable.
I know, but what you mean?
The cop's not gonna shoot the white person on sight. That's understandable. I'm talking about the family because you killed, according to the news and narrative and everything. I'm saying, according to these stories, if they are indeed true, you killed my family. You killed my nephew. You killed my son.
Right.
And I'm not even being interviewed or anything. Like,
you know what kills me.
My voice isn't heard. All right.
You know what kills me too.
I got a problem. But you interviewing R. Kelly?
Whenever you hear of stories of somebody going on like a cop shooting rampage, like they start shooting cops and shit. Whenever he gets caught, the cops obliterate that nigga, shoot him up.
I can't recall of.
I recall it was a black guy
In Texas? He didn't get caught.
Where he...
When he's wearing dashikis and stuff in the pictures
I'm not sure if it's the same person.
There's a black guy I know about in Texas. He got he killed.
Sniping?
Yeah, he killed a couple cops. But to my understanding, it's not like
went deep to his crib and shot it up type shit.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. To my understanding, it's not like when they get caught, they get shot. They just shoot you if you're black.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Even if you don't have a fucking, even if you didn't kill a cop.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I mean, I understand. It's hard for me to phrase this question because I know my answer, but I'm speaking for those who don't think this way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, how are all of these guys who go on these shooting sprees, they get reprimanded? No
handcuffs. Look at Dylan Roof.
They got no beatings on them. They got
they get burgers.
They kill all these people and then they go peacefully. Y'all niggas not. He just killed mad niggas. This is the perfect opportunity for you to get all your anger out for the week.
So what are you saying?
The guys that target for you.
So what are you saying? The guys that kill cops, y'all should treat them the same way?
I'm thinking they value their comrades, the cops. They value their comrades and more than they value citizens. Like they'll go. If they find somebody that has,
they're brainwashed.
Cops, they'll go crazy and they won't even ask questions. If they find where he's at, they're gonna shoot him. But if you go in, if they find somebody who has, shot up a school or shot up, it's like they ain't giving him the same energy.
Yeah,
it's like
I'm pretty sure because they're fraternalized or institutionalized or brainwashed, conditioned. Like when they become a cop, I'm pretty sure they watch videos on how you must trust your fellow police officers. Yeah. The citizens are the bad guy. One in 6 citizen is a criminal. All these bullshit statistics. Yeah. Just like when you're driving, before you start driving, you gotta watch driving videos, and it's these statistics that none of us could fucking validate. It's just a white voice that seems sophisticated.
Right.
And we buy into the shit.
Yeah.
So how do we validate? How do they validate?
Right.
Everybody's tricked. Everybody's conditioned. So now I'm bumping into you based on how you're acting. If you're acting very aggressive, it's like me or you. It's me or you. I know your condition, but how you're acting, you're posing a threat to me. So it's me or you.
Right. And we're not even done with the shootings. Like we didn't even speak about the Asian spa shooting that happened on the 19th or the 18th of this month.
So are Asians gonna say white guys are threats? Like are they gonna band together on some Asian Lives Matter?
I don't know.
Against, I
don't know, but that happened in that happened in Atlanta. 8 people were shot at 3 different spas, and the nigga, I'm gonna get his name in a second. The nigga tried to say that it wasn't Asian, it wasn't Asian hate motivated. You went to 3 different spots where there were Asian people working there.
He didn't go to a Chinese restaurant. He didn't go to a laundromat. He went to spas. Look, maybe he lost his girlfriend at a spa. Maybe he has some type of disdain towards spas.
You sound like the police chief.
No, I'm saying maybe he.
Look,
he said something different. I'm saying,
like
based on locations.
That's like, damn. What's a good analogy?
A good analogy is what I just used.
That's like me going to 3 different gyms and saying like, I didn't even want to work out.
That's a poor analogy. That's a poor analogy.
That's the thing. I don't think I could come up with.
That's a poor analogy.
The show. But I'm just saying that's a fucking poor ass excuse.
I'm not making fun of it anyway, in any way, shape, or form. By the way, I'm just saying Like if he had went to like a spa restaurant and then you know, different cleaners or something, and they all happen to be Asian.
Maybe he had something.
But if it's 3 spas,
against, like maybe something traumatic happened to him in a spa, but to pick like, cause there are spas ran by other.
Okay, exactly. That's what I was about to say. In my head, spa is not something that Asians lock down. If it's like gas station, I'm like, all right, then he must not like Indians.
Right.
That Indians, Africans, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's things that come to my mind.
But all these spas were apparently Asian ran, which is like, you clearly had an agenda.
They really suck at giving massages, I guess.
He clearly had an agenda.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get his name. The police chief said when they were speaking about this shit, he was like, I'm paraphrasing. He was like, you know, maybe he just wasn't having a good day.
Maybe.
You know. I ain't never have a bad day at one. You know what? Let me just go start killing niggas. I've had some bad days. Maybe not as bad as his day. Who knows if his day was even bad? That probably was a good day. He's fulfilling his fucking hatred.
Maybe.
Think about it.
Maybe.
Think about it like that. You know
he's going out as a martyr.
Yeah.
White supremacy.
Right. That was a great day for him. He took out a few souls that wasn't white. You know what I'm saying? You could think of it like that. What's your thoughts on that though? What's your thoughts on like public officials giving niggas bail for shit like this? Not like literal bail, but like cutting niggas bail, like giving him a way out on it. He's having a bad day. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like the judge saying, "Yo, we're not gonna show it to the."
Yeah, it's the same thing.
They cutting niggas bail. Robert Aaron Long, a 21-year-old white man. I don't know, man. At some point, we're gonna have to have a serious conversation on the psyche. This could be a special. I'm surprised it hasn't come out yet. The psyche of the American white man.
They got Neanderthal in them.
You got to break that down for the people, though.
Dear people, Google Neanderthal. Look into Neanderthal. These people got Neanderthal DNA in them. And animal, canine.
So let's simplify that, though. Basically, what I think what he's trying to convey to y'all. Can you play that for me?
I'm not trying.
Is they have barbaric tendencies. Right? That's what you're getting from
the Flintstones.
The Flintstones.
The Flintstones.
Caveman and tendencies, very like animalistic.
We have cars.
Very animalistic, instinctive.
We have cars in Flintstones, but there wasn't cars back then. So what are we saying about Flintstones? In Flintstones? No.
What?
This is us. This is our nature. Despite what technological advances we have.
Oh, okay.
There was no cars invented back then. There was no homes and all that. That's not how they lived.
Right. Well, no, they didn't have homes.
A cave is not a home. What the fuck is wrong with this? Is my name Bruce?
Bro, that's funny. Is my name Bruce? That's funny. Yo, man, look, we're gonna have to have the conversation, and you know what? It gotta be led by white people. That's what I think. Cause we've been saying this shit for how long?
Who wants to have a conversation with white people?
No, not really have a conversation with them.
I know their nature.
But
fuck, regardless of how much time they talk, them niggas still going. How many white people receive Nobel Peace Prizes?
I mean, I don't really know.
A lot.
But yeah, a lot. Yeah, I know.
Even the person that started it, Albert Nobel. No, Albert Nobel, I believe. He's the same guy, physicist that made dynamite. Oh, I feel bad about this creation. Let me invent Nobel Peace Prize. People started receiving Nobel Peace Prizes. But I'm still making dynamite. There's still dynamite out there. We're not going to stop the production of this destructive.
Yeah, he's getting paid.
So what the fuck are we talking about? Why do I need to sit down with you? For you to further bullshit me with semantics?
I wouldn't say sit down. When I say...
Look, all right, why would I want to listen to you? For you to further bullshit me with semantics?
Sure.
On some Joe Biden shit, I'm good. There's no conversation to be had. Your actions been speaking louder.
Right.
I'm good.
I hear you.
You can sit down with them. Or, I mean, hear them out. You can hear them out.
I just think it would be...
Whatever the NRA want to say, whatever the president want to say, you can hear them out.
I don't want to hear from them.
The NRA already said, like, niggas, we relocating to a state that is trying to pull away from the country.
Right.
I don't know how much of a statement that is. And then declare bankruptcy, a certain type of bankruptcy, so that we really don't get hit a certain way.
Hey man, they go big in Texas. Would you ever move to Texas?
I would. They got some things that I like.
Like what?
Things.
Like what?
Things.
Say it with your chest, nigga.
Things.
BBW.
Woo! What's that Drake line?
What do BBW stand for again? Is it beautiful black women or big booty women?
I think it's big busty women.
Big busty women. So that's like big breasts, big ass. Like just
in my head though, it's like bodacious black women. Bodacious. Because I've been seeing, I see thick women that it be like BBW. I see big titty women that's BBW.
Right.
Big ass women that BBW. I'm like, but all of them are thick though.
Right.
I've never seen a skinny BBW.
Yeah, it don't
with
exist.
Big tits. It's like
don't exist. It look bad if you skinny. You got big ass and big tit, but you skinny.
Yes, but that's why in my head that's why BBW bodacious black women, and they all tend to be black. They don't be BBW white.
Right.
I am Catherine. I'm a BBW. So, I'm a blonde, busty white girl.
Blonde, busty white girl.
They about to hijack that.
A blonde. You gave it to them. You just gave it to them.
I read too much books.
A blonde, busty white girl.
Yeah.
Blonde, busty whitey. I never knew what BBW really stood for.
Me neither.
But
yeah, Texas got some BBWs. But they got them things I like though.
Like what?
They got them things I like. They got you don't want to say nice weather, houses.
It's a lot of brown to dark skinned women in Texas. I don't know if that's really your niche. I don't know. I don't know if that's really your bag.
I'm from Guyana.
Yeah, but your resume says different, my brother.
What does it say?
We ain't gonna talk about it though.
It says New York City because I spent.
You got another topic?
It says New York City because I spent majority of my time in New York City.
I don't want to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Get exposed and shit.
Yes, I do have a topic. Speaking of what we speaking about, well, not really that, but what do you say when you say come to the front of the black congregation?
Oh, come in front of the black congregation,
Mr. What's his name?
Derek?
Nah, it's not Derek. It's something.
Derek
Jackson. Let me pull it up real quick.
Talking about the black guy, right?
Yeah.
Who had to sit down with his wife?
Mr. Pastor.
He's a pastor?
He's a pastor. Yeah, it is. Oh, Derek Jackson. Yeah, it is Derek. Derek Jackson. And you know what's funny?
Talk about it.
All right, so for those that don't know, who aren't aware, Derek Jackson is a black pastor,
a YouTuber, internet,
social media,
advice giver, apparently.
Yeah,
and like marriage counselor type shit.
Pretty popular on social media too, like 20K views, all kind of shit.
Yeah. Now he gets more than that. I haven't really seen, but he's been out. I've been seeing. I never looked at any of his videos.
I was glancing through.
But he's been like an internet figure for like years now.
Yeah, I've never
for years.
I've never came across.
He's always
900K views.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. 800K views.
From my understanding, his MO is he gives advice to men on how to be better men to their women.
Yeah.
That's his MO.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He gives men advice on how to be the perfect man to their woman or be a great man to their woman. So for what Abdalla's about to explain and about what just happened with him, that shit is ironic.
So
that's how it goes.
Basically, despite his resume that Dominique just ran down, he was not necessarily living in tune with those convictions.
Oh, not necessarily. He wasn't.
And apparently it was multiple women. So, I mean, I really don't speak on niggas' bedroom stories. I really don't care about the situation per se, but the fact that he was putting men down, the fact that Gilly had a video, Gilly the Kid, shout out Gilly. He had a video, basically, you know, his $1 million worth of game when people seek advice, and he'd be like, oh, you need to move, you need to do this, you need to do that. The dude Derek had a reaction video to Gilly's video. So Gilly had a reaction video to his reaction video. He's like, to think this clown nigga like tried to come at me about my video, and this is what he's doing, like, because. And the funny thing is, the video Gilly had that Derek had the reaction to, he was talking about being faithful, committed, and stick.
Niggas be actors. Niggas be acting.
And I watched his video. I couldn't watch the full thing. I watched the video, his apology video. Off rip, I was like, why is he holding her hand? Off rip. Me as a man, I'm thinking like, why is he holding her hand? Secondly, I'm like, and I just started breaking the shit down. Her body language, his body language. I'm like, all right, this nigga, a robot. This nigga is on some like running the relationship type shit. This nigga is on some like, on some like, I got her in the sunken place. Yeah, and she's my property.
Yeah, he made her life.
If you're talking about, it doesn't make sense to me. If my wife is talking, making a video about sleeping with one guy, let alone 2 to multiple guys, I'm not holding your fucking hand.
Right.
I am not holding your fucking hand.
I'm not even in the video.
I may not be in the video.
I know it's no mate. I'm not in the video. We not even together no more. But
so,
you know, yeah.
It's like when I saw, and I was talking to Devon about it. Soon as she mentioned it, I was like, "Yo, you saw her holding her hand?" She's like, "Yeah, like, what the fuck?" So this is not just me or a male thing. Like
the vid looked bad, and she looked bad in it.
And then that's another thing.
Yeah, she looked bad. Her
appearance, like her attire, like why do you look more well put together
than your wife? Yeah, it tells a lot.
Then Devonna pointed this out. He was barely posting the wife on his page.
Regular.
But you posting memes of niggas like caressing women. Oh, this is how she wants to be treated. This your caption. How about you post you and your wife?
You and your queen.
And this is how she wants to be committed.
Right.
And then he tweeted, slander me, not her, with the black heart. To be verbatim, slander me, period, not her, period, black heart. In my mind, as soon as I read that, I was like, slander me, not my wife. That's what I would have wrote.
Right.
This your wife, right? This your rib. This your queen. You a pastor, right?
Right.
He who findeth a wife findeth a good thing, right?
And
I ain't even a Christian.
Right.
Shout out to Tyler Perry movies though.
Right.
But you supposed to be jacking it. You supposed to be standing on this.
Right.
See,
you didn't see he actually made a reaction video
to his speaking with his woman. Like, he's a narcissist.
Like mocking.
He's a narcissist.
How she looks and people were laughing at her and he was like joking around with them. Like it's a whole bunch of clown shit.
That guy is a clown.
Yeah. Whole bunch of clown shit.
A big brolic. He embodied what a lot of women want. Oh, tall, dark, handsome, muscular. Right. Ladies have that. I'm cool.
Right. That shit. No, look. None of that shit matters if the nigga is moving like that.
I'm cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Have that.
Yeah, that shit is like I said, I haven't really haven't kept up with his career or his videos,
and I'm not gonna keep up with him.
Yeah, no, it's a fact.
He's a dub.
And I haven't watched that. I saw bits and pieces of the video with his wife. Off the rip, I just seen like, this gonna make her look bad.
Chaka Bar's been going at
just
bro.
how
he been going
really,
at him. Chaka
really,
Bar's,
really.
yeah.
Yeah,
and then she made a video talking about, it's not that I just came back. I was away for a long time, and I was really doing a lot of reassessing. And it's not until I noticed Derek moving. If Derek was working at McDonald's, you would have been out. I'm pretty sure it's because of his status and what he has. I'm pretty sure because let's be honest, regardless of how conscious and righteous a person may be. A lot of people get into relationships with people based on what they can provide for them, based on the amount of security that is there before me even getting in this relationship with you.
Right.
So let's be quite honest. Removing all the security that's there, I think you would have been left.
Who knows?
Because I think I wouldn't be surprised that you now knowing you got cheated on.
Right.
I'm pretty sure, babe. It's Valentine's Day. Why don't you post?
Right. Does it? Come on, man. You know what we have.
You know Rolls Royce outside. Like,
you know what we have. Like,
come on.
These posts don't validate our relationship.
Exactly.
That's the okie doke.
You know we got something special.
It could be that. It could be the money, or
it could be.
Or
I could
she
be
could
wrong.
have that much of a low self-worth that ain't even gotta be about the money. She just at such of a low point that, and he has such of a control over her mind and like her emotional state that he got her around his finger just like this.
Could be too.
That he ain't even gotta be doing,
his Jim Jones shit. Yeah,
he ain't even gotta be the most like the guy who spends money on her. He could just have her mind so twisted up on him that she thinks that she needs him. You know
I'm not saying necessarily spend money on her. I'm just speaking about having the security there, period. Because women, they would look at, well, not all women, but some women, they would look at like, if we have children, the children are good. Right. So it's not about you spending money or buying me bags and shoes. Not all women want bags and shoes. Right. That's just these women. Yeah. So.
Yeah. That shit is, man, you gotta be careful who you listen to. I know a lot of that. Yo, I saw a comment. I saw a comment literally.
Let me put my shit on Do Not Disturb.
I saw a comment. This lady said, "You had me watching your videos. I broke up with my man, and this what you doing?"
That's the thing too. People are breaking up, taking this relationship advice. Yep. Cutting off people, all of that.
Yep. And it's like the nigga who giving the advice is not even living the advice. So this
is the world we live in.
You gotta. That's why I don't get into the. I'm not interested in content that revolves around dating advice. Because first of all, dating is different depending on each person.
The person, yeah.
And your experience won't be my experience. And how do I know that you being genuine? How do I know that you living all? You know what I'm saying? It ain't like this shit ain't a manual. You learn this shit as you go by making mistakes, by encountering different people.
Humans have urges.
You can't cheat your way into knowing how to date. You just gotta dive in that shit and just learn her on the way.
And then there's the pastors who probably post their wife and all that. That's still doing the same thing.
Right. Bro, I got some stories lately, bro.
Got children and all of that. That's still post.
Bro, it be the women that I'm picking on women because I don't date niggas, obviously. Yeah. It be the women that be
I love my the world and all of that.
But they be on demon timing.
I know.
Actors. I'm telling you.
Everybody's acting out here.
Actors. That's why it's so hard. That's why it's so hard to be in a relationship.
The guy that's posted, that's the security guy. Yeah. That's the guy that if I fuck up, out of him and the other guy, he's gonna take me back. Right. He's gonna be more willing to take me back. So that's who I post. Right. He's the security.
Right. Right.
I don't want to be posted no more.
Yeah, I'm not really.
To be quite honest, if it wasn't for our content, our podcast, I would not be on social media.
I've been that way too. I ain't gonna lie, I've been that way too.
I would not be on social media. I don't care for people seeing my pictures,
see my posts,
updates
I post
in my
funny
life.
Shit.
Yeah, like
just funny.
I don't care for
reposts.
y'all niggas to see my updates in my life. I
haven't
know where I'm
posted-
going.
Yeah,
Like, period.
yeah. I haven't posted.
Mind your business.
I haven't posted a photo of myself in a minute. Probably on my story. I get a haircut. I posted, but as far as like my last post, like on my page, probably like December, probably like December, maybe January.
I still post, but as far as how I used to, I
Yeah.
changed how I used to post.
Yeah, I haven't posted on TikTok in a while.
Changing the
I just
dynamic
been
of it
changing
now.
my focus, and you know what I'm saying. You don't need it. You don't need it. You know what I'm saying. You really don't need it unless you think you need it.
Unless you're using it for a certain purpose.
Right. And that's
If you're not, then yeah.
I had to reevaluate.
that's why.
I had to reevaluate that shit because I had a conversation with
Reevaluate.
Reevaluate.
Yeah.
I had a conversation with Kami. This was a while ago. We went out to dinner. And he was like, I was telling him that we speaking about TikTok and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, well, what what exactly do you want to do? Because the way you talking is like you don't want to be like that social media guy, that influencer.
That's what it sounds
But
like.
you making content that your face is on it. So you're gonna be that guy. You get big. So I had to really dial it back and say, I honestly don't want to be one of these niggas. Like I don't want to be in public as niggas know me. I don't want to. Every time I do some shit, it's ridiculed. I don't want to have that
Live under a
pressure of like I
microscope.
gotta consistently like you
Produce.
know keep up with produce because like now niggas gotta expect. I don't care for that.
And say shit that's not that is politically correct.
Right.
So now
exactly.
I gotta
That's not
edit.
me.
I'm a robot because I'm on a hamster wheel to produce for y'all niggas.
Right,
Which is
yeah.
which is contradictory because this is why I left the job world, the 9-to-5 world in the first fucking
That's why
place.
I was feeling that way.
And then two, I gotta watch what I say and how I
Yeah,
act.
you can't post shit like that because they'll delete it and they'll ban your account. We see Rizza Islam. Shout out Rizza Islam, man. His Instagram just got banned. His TikTok got banned. Maybe not TikTok. I don't even
Too much
but
truth.
His Twitter, his YouTube, like it's too much censorship. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
Too
don't
much
know about
censorship.
Twitter and YouTube, but I know
think-
Instagram.
I think he's made a
Most
video on that
likely
shit.
his Twitter too.
Yeah.
Most likely his Facebook because Facebook.
Yeah, definitely Facebook. So it's just, I was feeling that way. Just it ain't really what I want. So let me dial it back until I figure out when to get back in my bag. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm still funny. Don't get fucked. I'm still funny, but
And that's the thing too. It's like I don't even feel the need to like do certain shit because it's like friends know I'm funny.
right.
Women who I spend time with know I'm funny. Family know I'm funny.
You there? You
Dominique.
getting there?
You know what it is. You second place, bro. You runner up. You're a runner up.
That's cap.
You're
That's
a runner
cap.
up. Oh
That
my
is
god.
cap.
All right.
That's cap. We have different.
We
got
have different
bags.
styles. We have different styles.
We interchange. Sometimes we chill. You the funny guy, and then in other instances, I'm the funny guy. We have different.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you know
like
what I'm saying?
we take on
Interchanges.
vacation.
1A, 1B. You know what I'm saying? 1A, 1B.
I'll be on point though. I'm more. I would say this. From what you have said, even I am more left wing with the jokes. Like my jokes are more like harsh.
Sure.
Well, not harsh, but
Nah. It's not that. Not that. When we hang out with the fellas, you're the one that's the funny guy in that area. And I realize like when I'm in a space where like it's folks that I don't necessarily know that much, that's what I'm like. Funny.
yeah, because niggas is sensitive,
Funny.
so I shut up.
Probably.
That's I know what it is for me. That is it for me.
Yeah, like when I went out to the video shoot the other day and I met them people like,
Yeah.
and I was just like being myself and just making niggas laugh. I'm like, all right, this is my element.
I could do like vague
man.
like jokes, but other than that, it's
Yeah.
like my Abdalla Hazel jokes. I can't do
Your
that.
core.
I can't do that.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, I feel you. I feel you.
Any other topic?
No.
Fact of the week?
Fact of the week.
Do you have a fact of the week? Because I don't.
I don't have a fact of the week.
I do have a fact of the week.
Come on, man. Stop, man.
I just remembered.
Stop playing with these niggas, man.
All right, fact of the week. This week's fact of the week is the number of mass shootings in the U.S. has already reached 103 as of March 22nd, 2021, according to the Gun Violence Archive. As of March 23rd, 81 days has passed in 2021. Thus, on average, there has been 1.3 mass shootings every day this year.
So basically, a mass shooting a day.
Mass shooting in a third.
Yeah, we only hearing about a few, which is crazy.
Because 103, I'm like, what? I only heard about 2 so far.
Right.
For 2021.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mass shootings, like what do they consider mass shootings now?
At least 10 people.
At least 2. Because
yeah, it's
103 shootings. That's ridiculous.
We've been the highest.
If this is accurate, because we know these things. I don't trust shit they say.
If it's one thing the USA is number one at, it's fucking mass shootings. It's mass shootings, bro. That's what we number one at.
That's one thing they definitely know.
I'm 100% sure. Fuck it. I'm
one thing I definitely know.
I'm going on a limb. 100%.
That the U.S. is good for is not producing justice for black people.
Facts.
I know that for a fact.
Facts. That's 3 facts then.
Oh, that's 3 facts.
Yo, that's it, man.
I fuck with the Nipsey Blue, by the way.
Woo! Neighborhood, nigga. Neighborhood.
Catch y'all later.